Me mo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Enra me hu video bi na trend on social media na asemo me kan e wo mitirim ne say this is not something I'll be wishing on anyone. Seriously. Video na me hu ye no, it is not something I'll be wishing on anyone. Nipa krono I mean the person nipa kono run business. Na a video of Ndoum ne GN Bank or call say he was going round baby ana some of the bank places no at here offices no now he say nia enyama say hey nipa bokapa. And mind you, GN Bank bank bia it was all over the country. It was all over the country, Ghana. Inti udi yemfa say branches are now all over the country, GN Bank no. Because I think say udi yemfa say branches are now all over the country 100 impo. And I want to believe more than 100. But udi yemfa say branches no 100 krano. Now every single branch ejuma for 10 ewo hɔ a na nka GN Bank no ejuma sen na we create. How many workers na GN Bank create? Just one bank na nka at least we create not less than 1,000 jobs for people. And ye be sorry ye be good bank no ya na nde papa na babonten ba be kasa na wo training nsemu na ye be ready na we hu say you one year was idea na for will you survive? That is why politicization it is one of the things that on my way. Hey, and rami who idea be was social media obi asem or kan obi asem or kan say why you wadwen self per se we import emo ene sa nyama na eba Ghana emo ne oil sa sugar emo ene anwa ene sa nyama no why you wadwen say wo de wo sika na wo kofasa nyama na fi abrochiri na wo de abaga na wo ye be crash because I says that business that side no e wo Ghana ha say omo afa business na wo mo ye no e ye Lebanese for na sa Lebanese for no Ghanaian politicians e hwomuachi a wo munya ebiri efisika ni mu nti no unim na ye Ghana ni na wo kohye sa ejuma ni mu a de ebe ya ye be bo fom bia na ye be ye ti akwa say oman we mu no mafia tactics ni a bon crofo form just because of their political affiliations and not just because of our selfish interest. Now, me Ndoum, the case no clearly no that's what it looks like. Ndoum said our problem our Ghana wasn't the only place I know our problem. He also had problem in America. There were times via reports by say GN Bank because GN Bank they been so America. There were times via reports by say GN Bank they were America no on your issues. Guess what? America for no ene tenase. Emma otumi solve issues no. Emma nda me ne oka say GN Bank no ebu ejuma yie e wa America ho. But no ane man mu Ghana ye gu no. And the park was in Ndoum nsem a waka tre Ghana aban ne say aban ne de ne ka 7.1 billion Ghana cedis. Aban ne ntia ne ka. Aban ne tia ne ka. Among restore the licensing of the bank no. And no. Hey. Yemfa say for let me explain things so people understand. Yemfa say utifie ne fie na wote no. O landlord, and listen to it carefully. If you na wote no. O landlord. Ena o landlord no ne ba aba be bobosuye free ho bosuya na wa bono wa bobosuya 3,000 cedis ubisa ne sika na osi o metia ubisa ne sika osi metia sa same efie no o rent aso na o rent no 2,000 cedis tie o landlord ne ba na ba beje 3,000 cedis bosuya se wo betia o rent aso o rent ni 2,000 cedis e na o landlord na ba o e ba be ka tell say nana o rent aso inti no yenetia na okatre landlord say oh don't worry wa wo ba aba beje 3,000 cedis free me ho inti no problem ni ho odi sika ne ba na metua ma ho anase wakra no obetumi age emu 2,000 efiri oba ne ho na trese metua rent no na kaboni bi enim landlord ne se won ti ase ama wode anam so ama wode aba be tu efiri fie ho pa kwesi Ndoum case no saa na esiye omo a wo moye aban contractors omo mu yi kwan ema aban eba be bo bosua wo ne ho e de koyi kwan ma aban na contractors yi na e wo se aban ti omoka na san krofu yi edi sika no eba be hye pa kwesi Ndoum nsa se bosua eba be boy no eni aban fechi be katre pa kwesi Ndoum se ye hwe sika o company no ewa enso the amount of money was a bank e operate into ye closing it down or say oh wa aban no wo de contractors ka e contractors ya na ba be jimi sika ama misika ayeden akofom enti se wutua contractors no ma betua me a sika na wo pese mikra no menya just like the landlord utia ana oba no e ba betua me a sika na pay free me ho no me de be ma aban se dabi nti ode anam so e de close ba pa kwesi Ndoum nti ende pa kwesi Ndoum se mesrɛ mo mi sika mo fama me 7.1 billion mo fama me pa kwesi Ndoum nsɛm ode aba abonte no as a founder and executive officer of Group Ndoum, Dr. Pa kwesi Ndoum is demanding that the government settle a debt of 7.1 billion Ghana cedis owed to his defunct GN Bank. Na me pa kwesi Ndoum krana me calculate interest atoso. Because osha time aye close ye till ende inflation rate and the dollar rate send ya kosro no. That 7.1 billion no ade a ebeye na sa time no. Enye no na ebeye nende. As part of the banking sector cleanup and reforms conducted by the Bank of Ghana in 2017, GN Bank became insolvent after the Apex Bank discovered a number of breaches. Addressing journalists at the press briefing, Dr. Ndoum is demanding a structured repayment plan on loans used to pre-finance government projects in order to restore his financial institution and repay depositors and creditors whose funds have been locked up. Dr. Pa kwesi Ndoum further appealed to the government to restore the banking license of GN Bank, which he believes was a thriving financial institution. As we, Group Ndoum, understand the importance of infrastructure development in this country, we decided that the country needs it the most, and if nobody's credit is good, that should not include the government because its credit must be good, he said. Dr. Ndoum continued, we, Group Ndoum, finance cocoa roads in the Sanya America no contract to aban akwan contract no omo ene omo di omusika eyeye. We finance cocoa roads, which used to be the safest activity you could engage in. We invested in schools and other key projects across the country, and it's funds from our companies that pre-financed these projects. And it is funds from our companies that pre-finance these projects. The government owes us a debt of 7.1 billion Ghana cedis. And if they had paid that amount to contractors about 6 years ago, there wouldn't be a Gold Coast / Black Shield GN Bank problem. We are demanding that the government pays us the monies owed. Tipa kwesi Ndoum nsɛm a wɔka no no. Ɔmpɛ asɛm tenten bia. Utia ne ka oni obi anya asɛm. Mrs. Ade we idea ya pa kwesi Ndoum no won. A Ghana for ya tena se ya hwɛ just because of politics inti yan ka hwe ama a businessman ni business ya running it down, indigenous businessman ya running the business down. A enye ne fault. He sa asa we ya ye twa to ho no. Ya hwe ni ye won, it will come back to hunters. The MPP fo a muni anwa tena se amoni age se pa kwesi Ndoum ye de na ye de aye no. Don't worry, monso mumre beba. Se ye de ade we edi obi papa. Ema mu enije ana mu eni age a. Don't worry, monso mumre beba. Because ade we it could happen to any businessman. Was it Pa Kwesi Ndoum's fault? Because that is how it happens. A buying contract biano mostly no a pre-financed. That is what people don't know. Aban supplies ni omo contract ni omo bibia no eye pre-finance. Aban won't ya o cancer. Wa udi usika beye. Udi usika ya. Uria na aban ba betia oka. Obi a woye contractor ma aban bia. Obetrel say sa na aban wotiaka. Sa na aban wotiaka. Mi wonia bia woye aban supplier. Sa odini sika be supply oye wia. After 3 months, 6 months, ni aba betia neka. Sa na aban oye ne nyama. Ena pa kwesi Ndoum de ne bank si waka so oh aban contractors a munia monya contract a mu yi aban kwan e ya aban inti no mo de se mo pe loan na mo de yi kwan na mo mra mbeji mfiri me ho na mo fa nkonko yi o mo beji loan ni ko yi kwan afetia ne ka no mra mbetua me a adane bo achi bidin wo de anam so close me bank. How can you be this wicked? How Chrome how enya mesiu Emma Nkrofo Ayeko because Mama Wati as I said President Akufo-Addo the first term na more like glory year. Nti na nyama bebre boni bebra na ekoso no Ghana fo ankasa. And this is how an indigenous businessman was brought down in this country. No ane maimu. Di omo de ye nini. Ade we is it far from MPP businesses? Ayo say MPP business omo ba yentumi nye bibi say mfam break omo down. Exactly. More of these things could be done. But is it the right thing? No. But yatina se ahwe me dia yo bi papa. It's for Montreal, my comment box. But that's it.